Okay, what do you guys think we're going to choose for u for part A? Probably the inside of the radical, right? The radicand. So let's do that. U equals 2x minus 1. What would be du equal? Ooh, that's just 2. Then dx, right? All right, I don't see a 2 over here, correct? So we have to multiply by half. 1/2 du equals dx. Okay, so if we rewrote this with our u, we have antiderivative 1/2 out in front, square root of u, and then du, right? But we only took care of dx. We did not take care of this x yet. The x is still there, isn't it? We got this is taken care of, this is taken care of, this is still here. Remember what we said? We have to rewrite everything in the integrand in terms of u, correct? I wonder if there, I wish, I should say, like I always say like that, I wish there was an equation that related u and x somewhere that we could use to substitute. Yeah, it's the one you guys came up with, right? So guess what we have to do? Solve for x and then substitute. Okay, let's do that. Okay, and I'll do it right here, sometimes down here, sometimes just right here. I don't care. All right, would that be u plus 1 equals, would that be 2x? Divide by 2, 1/2 u plus 1/2 equals x. Now, God, sometimes I don't like the way this is written. It can become messy, right? It's kind of nice to leave it as a constant multiply, then you can move it out in front of the antiderivative. So maybe just leave it as this, 1/2 of u plus 1 equals x, like that. All right, so if x is equal to this, let's make a substitution then. Okay, now we have our 1/2. Since we're substituting this 1/2 u plus 1 in for x, are you guys okay if we put this other 1/2 out in front also? Constant multiplier. And then we got u plus 1. Square root of u, I'm rewriting that right away because I know I'm going to have to eventually. Okay, now guess what we have to do? Distribute, and just use our power rule then, okay? So that we have 1/4, antiderivative, okay, u to the first times u to the 1/2 would be u to the 3/2, plus u to the 1/2, du. All right, now let's find the antiderivative. 1/4 of, okay, u, 3/2 plus 1 makes 5/2, right? Multiply by the reciprocal, 2/5. Plus, leave a space, u. 1/2 plus 1 would be 3/2. Multiply by reciprocal, 2/3. And then we can just go plus c. All right, let's distribute the 1/4 and substitute back in for u. So we have everything in terms of x. Okay, 1/4 times 2/5, that's 2/20, which would be 1/10. U is 2x minus 1 to the 5/2 plus 1/4 times 2/5. Don't forget to distribute the 1/4 to the second term. It happens all the time. And what would that be? 1/6. 2x minus 1 to the 3/2. And then plus c. Questions on this? Seems pretty logical, right, guys? If we cannot substitute in for everything, well, we got to rewrite this x in terms of u. What do we have? We have a direct equation, u in terms of x. Solve for x, substitute, and then you have to use some technique. Distribute, right? And then take the antiderivative using power rule. Mr. Bali, is there ever a time when we have to use a double u substitution? Yeah, sometimes it happens. But the first one I call it a u substitution. The next one, like a v substitution maybe. Do something like that. Okay, it doesn't have to be u all the time. All right, let's work on part B now. Let's see what happens. All right, let's make u probably x plus 4, huh? I'm guessing. That's the inner function. I think we're good to go with that. Du then, that'd be 1 and dx, so du equals dx. And we already see there's a problem, right? So we can only substitute for here. That means we can't cover this up. So it means we're going to have to solve for x anyway. So let's do that right away. Okay, if we solve for x, subtract 4 over. So x equals u minus 4. Be careful in these simple algebra things. So mess us up. All right, rewrite. All right, 2 times u minus 4 all over u to the 1/2. And then du. Luckily, we don't have to put anything out here, right? We would if the coefficient of x was something else, right? Okay, that'd be u to the -1/2. Put the 2 out in front, probably. Oh, yeah, thank you. 2 out in front. Then we can't take the 2 out in front, can we? All right, distribute. And then probably bring the u up. So we'd have parentheses 2u minus 8 plus 1 u to -1/2 du. All right, check our work here, make sure I didn't mess anything up. Distribute the 2 plus 1. Yeah, I think we're good. This would be -7, correct? All right, so it would be antiderivative. 2 u to the first times u to the -1/2 be u to the 1/2, correct? Minus 7u to the -1/2 du. And now we're at a point where antiderivative is pretty convenient. Okay, 2, leave a little space, u, add 1 is 3/2, multiplied by a reciprocal, 2/3. Minus 7, leave a little space, u, -1/2 plus 1 is 1/2, multiplied by reciprocal, 2, plus c. Take care of your coefficient, substitute back in for u is x plus 4. Okay, that'd be what, 4/3? X plus 4 to the 3/2 minus 14, x plus 4 to the 1/2 plus c.